Hi guys, Scuffy Spurs Talk here, back with another video. In today's video we'll be talking about tomorrow's game at home to Leeds United in the Premier League, Antonio Conte's first home Premier League game in charge. So please stay watching until the very end to find out the team news, my predicted lineup and my predicted score, and tactics played to defeat Leeds United, and find out because we've got lots of injury concerns. Please smash that subscribe button if you're new for daily uploads in this busy Christmas period and January transfer window. So daily upload Spurs content. So please smash the subscribe button. Let's crack into today's video and start with the team news for tomorrow's game at home to Leeds. So team news. Antonio Conte has confirmed that Christian Romero will miss tomorrow's Premier League clash against Leeds at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, which is a 4:30 kickoff. The defender was forced off with a hamstring injury after 53 minutes of Argentina's World Cup qualifier against Brazil in the early hours of Wednesday morning. This is why I don't like the international break. You get players injured. So Christian Romero is ruled out, centre back. Antonio Conte has also reported that Giovanni Lo Celso has returned with a little problem and will be assessed ahead of Sunday. Great. He also said, "We have a few problems after the international break. Romero is injured. I spoke with the doctor and now is right to wait 7 days. 10 days until now is time to wait 7 days. 10 days to have another scan and to understand the time that you need to recover." So it's going to give him 7 days to rest and then a scan and give it another 10 days. Also, Giovanni Lo Celso has a little problem and I'm not sure if he'll be available. We'll see for Sunday. We'll also be without Oliver Skipp, who serves a one-match suspension after accumulating 5 yellow cards. The fifth last time out against Everton before the international break. Positive news though, Bryan Gil and Ryan Sessegnon are back in training and available. Ryan Sessegnon has been out since September international break and has missed our last 14 matches due to injury. This is what Antonio Conte had to say about it. Yes, good news, 2 young players, Brian and Ryan, players with talent, players with quality, and for sure to have them in our squad is good news for us and also the players. And Højbjerg picked up an injury at Goodison Park and will be assessed tomorrow morning for the game against Leeds because he did not play the game against Scotland as expected because that horrible tackle on him by Mason Holgate, which deservedly saw Holgate get red. So that is the team news. So we were without Højbjerg, Skipp, Romero. So Romero due to injury for Argentina, Skipp due to suspension. Lo Celso we mentioned, picked up a niggle. Højbjerg we're not sure about, and Lo Celso we're not sure about. So that is the team news. And now into my predicted lineup. I'm going to show you using my tactics board. Obviously it's difficult because we've got injuries and Højbjerg and Skipp, especially in midfield, is a huge loss. So my predicted lineup, keeping that 3-4-2-1 formation as you can see. So I'm going to run you through it player by player. So got Hugo Lloris in goal. There's talk about his future at the club as his contract ends in June. Davinson Sanchez, who will fill in for Christian Romero, who's definitely 100% been ruled out, confirmed by Antonio Conte. Eric Dyer, Ben Davies in his new left of the 3 centre-back role. Emerson Royale and Reguilon as the full-backs. And here's the big thing in midfield. You've got Ndombele. I believe has got a big couple of weeks for Ndombele to really prove himself why Højbjerg's picked up this injury and Skipp's got this one-match suspension. Huge game for Ndombele, whether he start in the starting lineup or on the bench. Really needs to prove his point for me. Harry Winks, not liked by some Spurs fans. I think he's underrated. So again, another important game in that midfield. Lucas in attack. Sonny in attack, smile back on his face in training. And centre forward Harry Kane, after breaking another 2 or 3 records for England in the international break, in total scoring 7 goals in just 2 matches, which is absolutely incredible. So that is my predicted lineup. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below. Now going on to tactics played. Obviously it's vital because we'll be without Højbjerg and Skipp. We've got to be careful we don't get caught. As you know, Leeds United do press high, so they will want to really put us under pressure and Leeds are good, fast at countering. So at times they really want to press us. At times, and if we can play through that press, it will leave gaps open everywhere. So the way to play Leeds United is play out from the back, and when they press, if you can play through that press with quality passes and quick passes on the ball, then you can open up that Leeds United team. They will look to counter-attack, and I think it's important that the likes of Emerson and Reggie don't get caught and Winks and Ndombele in an unexpected midfield role due to Højbjerg and Skip's absences for different reasons. It's a big game from Ndombele's Winks, as I said, and they've got to be careful we don't get caught on the counter, because with Rafinha, players like Rafinha for Leeds and Dan James, they can cause problems on the counter, and they can cause problems pressing if they nick that ball back. So it's important that our fullbacks don't get caught, and Winks and Ndombele in midfield in irregular start, if you like, for them, don't get caught. Now into my predicted lineup. My scoreline has changed over the last couple of days since I found out about all these injuries as they come day by day. I'm going to be realistic and say 2-0 win for Spurs, and Antonio Conte winning his first home Premier League game in charge of Spurs. Let me know in the comments below what your predicted scoreline is, and if you submit it before the game, you have a chance of getting the scoreline correctly. You need to submit it before the ball kicks off at 4:30 tomorrow on Sky Sports main event. That's at home to Leeds United at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Do not miss this game. Antonio's first home Premier League game in charge. Despite injuries, it'll still be an amazing game to watch. Leeds with their high pressing football, and us under a new era and Antonio Conte, which is going to be extremely exciting. As I said, despite the injuries, it's definitely worth a watch, even if you're a neutral football fan. Yes, about that predicted score, if you submit it before the ball kicks off at 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, if you get it correctly, you have a chance of getting a special mention in my videos, because that's what we do on Scarface Spurs Talk. Kind community, engagement, channels, not just about me, it's about all of you guys. We wouldn't be still going if it wasn't for you guys and support, and part of coming amazing channel on YouTube. Thank you guys, and as always, you guessed it, come on you Spurs.